the Combine in Sports Network.
NFL Nation, how you doing? Come on in. It's your boy Dolph Jackson live at the 2024 Power Ranking Youth Football Tournament from Austin, Texas. That's right, today you have the champion of champions. That's right, every team here is a champion. And today they come together to decide who is numero uno, the #1 team in the state of Texas. Stay tuned for special guests and interviews as we go through the day. It's a great day for football. And like always, family, the doors are now open. So come on in. NFL Nation, how you doing? Come on in. It's your boy Dolph Jackson back at you with another special guest. Again, we're live at the Tournament of Champions Youth Football Tournament in Austin, Texas. Today we're joined by Mr. Clay Knight. Clay, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you for being here, sir. Tell us a little bit about your organization and what brings you to Austin today.
So we're out of Waxahachie, Texas. We play out of Northwest Texas League, and we've been in that league 5 years. We've been a 4-time champ.
4-time.
We came out to represent. We've been out to a few state tournaments before, and we just came out here to let them know who we are.
Yes, sir. And you heard them. Not 1 time, not 2 times, not 3 times, but 4 times, baby. Got 4 of them things, baby. They got 4 of them things. So, Tim, how long have you been coaching?
I've been coaching actually since I was like 19, and
Wow.
I'm 44.
Oh, you still young. Still a young man. Still a young man.
A while.
Still
I took a few years off, but my son,
Okay.
obviously I had my son, so I got back.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. And your son's here today. He's playing also. Okay. Is he the quarterback?
He is.
I heard he's pretty good. So all you D1 scouts, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out.
He's pretty good.
So today, what do you think about this whole environment today of bringing all these champions together and settling it on the field about who exactly is the numero uno, the #1 team in the state of Texas?
Well, I mean, the thing is, you always want to follow competition, chase competition.
Yes.
So the thing about it, we heard there's going to be competition here, so we made sure we showed up. Lace them up, let's play some ball.
That's it. Show up and show out. That's the thing. Well, my brother, thank you for all you do for the sport of youth football. And like always, family, the doors are now open. So come on in. NFL Nation, how you doing? It's your boy Dolph Jackson live at the Tournament of Champions Youth Football Championship Tournament in Austin, Texas. And today we're joined by Mr. Kevin Simpson, whose son is a participant on one of the teams here, but also Kevin is the founder of the Forney Youth Football Association. So Kevin, tell everybody a little bit about your association, also about your kids, about your son, and what's going on here today.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Randolph. So Forney Youth Athletic Association, we started just about 2 years ago trying to create a platform that's going to elevate these kids and give them opportunities to do things that they otherwise wouldn't be able to do. Really, really proud of what we created. You know, your son is a part of the program as well, and what you've seen is we've grown from 0 kids to about 277 kids in our football, cheer, dance program in 2 years.
In just 2 years.
In just 2 years. And now we've also kicked in basketball. It's got 147 registrations.
147.
Baseball, we've got 8 teams already signed up. So cheer, dance, football, baseball, I mean, everything. And really the idea is that parents want a level of consistency when it comes to their kids. They want to know that the coaches that are out there are trustworthy people.
Right.
And they also want to know that, you know, what they expect is hey, they're going to have nice uniforms. Things going to show up on time. It's going to be run and organized. And so what we found is that by doing all the right things and setting them up in that way, creating a show. Our motto is we are the kids are the stars.
Yes.
Coaches are the directors, and this is a show, right? And so the winning will come naturally once you do take care of all those other things. And the parents are happy because they know whether it's football, basketball, baseball, whatever sport their kid participates in, they know they're getting an A+ experience. And that's what the FYAA is all about.
Great. Now, let's speak about today while you were here, while you traveled to Austin, Texas.
Yeah. So we came out here, myself and one of my other coaches, Roderick, our sons Armani and Brock, defensive end and defensive tackle. The Waxahachie Sioux, which is the team that beat us in the playoffs for the Northwest Texas Youth Football Association. They called us up, said, hey, we're going to go play in this Tournament of Champions. We'd like to have your kids come and help us out. So they asked for my son, they asked for Armani to come out and just give them a show. And you know what? We played the first game. We won 33-0. I'm really proud to say that Armani came out, made the first tackle of the game, scored a touchdown, had 4 total tackles. Brock came out there, got a safety on his first play of the game, and then had 3 sacks as well. So, you know, both of those
boys. Sport Nation represent, baby.
Absolutely. They're coming out here at the highest level, and they're doing their thing, and proud of those kids.
Same here, man. Look, Kel, appreciate you. Thank you for everything you do. Family. I'm Dolph Jackson, and like always, family, the doors are not open, so come on in. Who that nation? How you doing? Come on in. Take a seat, sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab a drink, and let's talk Saint football. Y'all know what time it is. Time to keep it real. Family, family, family. The doors are not open. So come on in. What's going on, family? Your boy Dolph is in the building, baby. It's the Kickback. Call everybody, baby. Hit everybody up on the post. Hit them on social media and let them know the Kickback is live, baby. You can come on in, Kickback, get it off your chest. Say what you want, baby. We're in the house. Your boy Dolph is back. I told you, baby. Every week we coming back, baby. The Kickback. We got 5 weeks to go. God damn it. 5 more weeks. 5 more weeks of this goddamn frustrating ass season of the New Orleans Saints, the team that we all love. And right now, baby, we going through this storm. We go get on that other side soon, baby. But listen, this past Sunday, of course, the Saints fell to the Rams 21-14 in a game that the Saints had an opportunity to win, had an opportunity to be up at least 2 scores in the first half, as the Rams were shut out in the first half because the Saints possessed the ball in the first half. But after halftime, Sean McVay and the Rams made adjustments. The Saints did not. At least that we could see. It seemed that Sean McVay and his staff made the necessary adjustments, and the Rams came out and they were able to prevail as the better coach team. Now, on the somber note, of course, we lost the X Factor, Taysom Hill, for the season on a play that many say he shouldn't even been in the game. We still are not using Jamal Williams. I have no idea that short yardage situation. We knew when Taysom was out for extended amount of time early in the season that this Saints offense just did not look the same. Now he is gone for the remainder of the season. But good news is that, you know, reinforcements are on the way. Kendre Miller should be back to practice real soon. I believe he's worked out today, so he's trying to get back, get off injury reserve. He's itching to get back on the field. In some Saints news, the Saints did release running back Jacob Kabodi from the practice squad, and they brought in Let me get this right. The Saints released Jacob Caboti, and they brought in another safety today. It slips my mind. I'll get it to you later, family. We'll get it later. But also, family, an injury report. Let's go. These players did not practice. You can see on the ticker. Taysom McCall, Caesar dealing with a concussion, and Nick Saldiveri, who was dealing with a knee. Let me speak about Nick Saldiveri for a second. During Sunday's telecast, which I live streamed, before Nick Saldiveri got hurt, I said that you got to get him out the game. Get him out the game. I by no means wanted that young man to get out the game due to injury. I wanted him to get benched because, quite frankly, he just wasn't playing good football. He just wasn't playing good football. And I think we're going to have to go through the same learning curve with Nick Saldiveri that we did with Trevor Penning. The only thing is the Saints, in my opinion, will not have as much patience with Nick Saldiveri as Trevor Penning, being that Penning is a first-round selection and Saldiveri is a fourth-round selection, though they moved up to the top of the fourth round to select him. Basically, this is his rookie season, and he's playing like a rookie. I wish him a speedy recovery. Taysom. Coach Rizzi did say that Caesar is trending in the right direction. He may have. There's an outside chance he could be ready to go Sunday against the New York Giants. Now, these players practice it on a limited basis. Jawan Johnson with the foot, Eric McCoy with the ground, wide receiver Bud Means ankle, Foster Moreau shoulder, and Lucas Patrick calf. Now, if the Saints are able to get all three of their starting offensive linemen back, of course, Jawan seems to be ready to go, and Foster, and the return of Bud Means, hey, look out. What I'm looking for, and what we should be looking for right now toward the end of the season is which players are capable and capable. Which players are capable and capable, however you want to use it, however you want to phrase it. I'm looking to see for the new regime that comes in, for the new coach, which players, current players, young players, let's say players 20, 27 and younger, which group of these players will the new regime, the new head coach, the new staff come in, be excited to work with? I know one right now. He just has to get better against the run. Hey, Hurricane Mike, I see you. I'm going to get you. Don't go nowhere, my brother. That's Brian Bresee. Right now, Brian Bresee had, 7.5 sacks? Brian Bresee is balling. Right now, Brian Bresee is straight balling out here, family. Do you hear what I'm saying? Brian Bresee is balling. He is playing some good football and pressuring the quarterback. But the area that he needs to improve in, and the area that the Saints need to improve in the remainder of this season, but especially in the offseason, is the interior defensive line. The Saints need not one. Listen to when I say this. The Saints need not one, but multiple. I'm going to say it again. The Saints need not one, but multiple interior defensive run stuffers. They have to address it. The interior of this defensive line must be addressed in the offseason. Maybe listen, Love Bink, time to part ways. Maybe it's time you part ways in the offseason. Nathan Shepard, you might part ways in the offseason. Kendall Vickers, part ways in the offseason. Brian Bresee, stay. Brian Bresee right now is the only interior defensive lineman, interior defensive lineman, in my opinion, that is safe. Everyone else, the new regime coming in, the Saints could choose to move on from them. And quite frankly, with all due respect, would they really be missing them? Because it's like they're not even here when it comes to stopping the run now. And this has not just been this season. This was last year and the year before. And the year before that. The Saints have to invest on their interior run defensive linemen. They have to get better against the run and stopping it. Because look, the Rams just came out and did what in the second half? They just ran it down the Saints' throat. That's all they did. They came out the locker room and they ran the ball straight down the Saints' throat. And the Saints could do nothing about it. They couldn't stop them. They were not able to get off blocks. They were not able to allow linebackers to scrape. They didn't keep their linebackers clean. Maybe that'll help some of you when I say scrape. They didn't allow their linebackers to stay clean, the flow, so they can make the tackles. They didn't do any of that. And another area where the Saints struggle was on third down. And courtesy of NFL Pro, we're going to take a look at every New Orleans Saints third down, beginning with the first one. Remember that first third down they had the game in midfield where Elvin, they was 3rd and 1, and Elvin got stopped in the backfield. We go look at that, and I'm gonna tell, and we gonna see why that play got blowed up in the backfield. Initially, at the beginning, it looked successful, but one player didn't do his job, and that's all it takes. If this one player would have did his job, Saints would have got that first down. We're gonna take a look at that in a moment. All right, we got family members in the house. I got to get to the family in the house right now. That Hurricane, and he's waiting in the back. I'm gonna get the Hurricane on in here. Hurricane Mike, how you doing? Come on in, my brother. You call him OG Jerry, but we call him Uncle Jerry. Uncle Jerry, how you doing, my brother? Come on in, and yes, sir, we live, baby. Let Who That Nation know, baby, we are live. All right, who else in here? The law firm is in the house, baby. Annie Marie Elizabeth Rose Valowski, how you doing? Law firm, come on in. All right, who else is in the building? My sister. She got our own show, Misdemeanor Crime Saints. But this my sister, Sister Barbara, Misdemeanor Crimes, my sister. How you doing? Come on in. Thank you all for being here. Everyone here, please hit that like button. If you're just joining us, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Join the family. Come on in. It's the Kickback, baby. And it's just what it says. We bought the Kickback. We're going to have some fun tonight. And listen, we're going to get into this film room. I'm going to bring my guy on, Hurricane Mike, who has his own channel. Young Mikey's doing things. Mikey's growing up on us, too. His voice got all deep on stuff, you know, so we gotta get my boy on in here, man. Sister Barbara, please feel free to come on. Coach OG, you're always ready. Listen, you're right. Look, Jerry, you got it. Mickey Loomis needs to step down, man. But there's a recent report that I just read it that he may not. Let me see. I think it was courtesy of. This is what I think it was Saints Wire USA. Let me see. I think it was Saints Wire. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I believe it was Saints Wire USA. Let me find it. Because they were speaking that Mickey Loomis may not be in trouble. He may not. And rumor on the street is like right now, family, that the Saints top choice, a former Saints at Saints top choice for head coach, is former Saints defensive back coach Aaron Glenn, who did interview for the job before it was ceremoniously given to the wrong person, Dennis Allen. I have my trepidations about this, though, family. I don't want the Saints to be. I'm just selfish. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before in my life, and I'll be wrong again. I don't want the Saints to hire Aaron Glenn. I don't want nobody who's been. I don't want nobody who's been in the building before. I don't want nobody that's been in the building before, and here's why. I'm gonna tell you why. That good old boy feeling. All right, he knows our way. This is what we do. We do it this way, and that's it. No, the Saints need a coach to come in here and shake things up. I mean, shake things down to its foundation. Knock down all the skyscrapers, and beginning with that one right there. Miss Loomis needs to knock down. Not I'm talking about Miss Loomis. Miss Benson needs to take down that tower right there. The tower GM, Mickey Loomis. Knock his ass down. Let him just be president, vice president of football operations, and find a new GM. I think he's in the building. Hire Kai. You gonna lose him. Eventually, he's been interviewing for GM jobs. He's gonna get one. But the head coach has to be someone, first of all, that will demand respect, that players will respect, that players will want to run through a brick wall for, that players know that his yes is yes, his no is no, what he says is true, what he says he's going to do, he does. That's the type of coach that they need, a no nonsense, in your face, but players coach, got your back, won't throw you under the bus to another team and the media. That's the kind of coach they don't need like they had before at the beginning of the season, who want to go apologize for beating your rivals, who any chance and every chance they get, they'll run the score up on your ass. I'm so glad that era is over with. Now, right now, Darren Rizzi, fan favorite. Saints won 2 games. Is Rizzi the guy? Is he the guy? He might be. I don't know. But now, you won your first 2. But now adversity struck this week. How you lost to the Rams. Adversity struck. Taysom Hill's gone. Number 7 is not walking back through that door in 2024 anymore. So now, what do? Clint Kubiak. We were so beat down, downtrodden, frustrated, angry, embarrassed about the previous offensive coordinator that when we got news that Clint Kubiak was going to be our offensive coordinator, we were jumping to the moon. And I was happy too. Hell, it broke during the Senior Bowl in Mobile. I was in my hotel room when it broke. I was ecstatic. I'm looking up all the Viking stuff when he was a OC. Okay, Jefferson Cousins had one of his most promising years. But something has become quite obvious with Clint Kubiak. One of the first things he did, remember he got the job, he went to see who? Taysom Hill. And oddly enough, games that Taysom Hill has not played for the Saints this season, that Saints offense didn't look the same. Even early in the season when they were healthy, the first 2 weeks, you saw it. Taysom Hill in the backfield, Taysom everywhere, Elvin everywhere, Shaheed going deep. But after 2 weeks, somebody caught up on to it. It all changed during that Eagles game. Eagles made adjustments second half. Clint Kubiak did not. Falcons made adjustment second half. Clint Kubiak did not. If he did, in all fairness, if he did make adjustments, In every game since, on that 7-game losing streak in this past game, it didn't work. It didn't work. As a coach, and you always hear me say it, you done heard countless coaches, analysts, everyone say this. A coach's job is to put his players in their best position, to be successful. It seems like if number 7 isn't on the field, Clint Kubiak kind of loses his balance, loses his sight, his focus. Now, what he going to do? Now that number 7's gone, he's going to run number 41, AK, into the ground. That's why I'm hoping for, because they refuse to use. They just say, I know, Mikey, you don't like Jamal Williams, but they refuse to use this man. They barely, Jordan Mills, they probably gave him 1-2 carries. But now you are forced to. You have to get this. You got five weeks left. Clint Kubiak, this entire coaching staff, they're coaching for a job. And they might not, and most likely, it won't be in New Orleans. Maybe if Clint Kubiak these last 5 weeks gets this offense humming, maybe he gets the job. Maybe he gets to stay. Maybe the new head coach talks to him and wants to keep him on as offensive coordinator. But we got to see better for him. We do. Now, what makes an offensive coordinator or any coach look better? Better players. Better players. If you are a backup, you are 1B, meaning you are one player away from being a starter. The Saints have to update the talent, the overall talent of this football team. They have to get new stars. I've already mentioned about the interior of the defensive line. What about cornerback? Are you comfortable right now, going into 2025, with Alontae Taylor and Kool-Aid McKinstry as your starting cornerbacks? I don't think Paulson Adebo will be back. What is your succession plan for safety? Jordan Howden is in the southmost. He's having, I guess you could, ain't no guess, he's having the southmost slump. Not as productive as he was last season. Will Harris, I think, has to be one of the top priorities for this team because he has been a godsend back there with Tyron. I think Tyron still has one final season left in him. Demario Davis leading the team with 82 tackles. Chase Young didn't have a tackle last week. Now, I saw him late in the game affect the pocket with a few rushes, but I'm going to say this again. Chase Young did not have a tackle last week. How many times we didn't say that this season about Chase Young? Tagged up in training camp. Oh, man, he's a man among boys. Look what he done, Trevor Penny. Look what he going up against young Fuaga, but he really didn't dominate Fuaga like he was doing Penny. And all the other offensive linemen, Eric McCoy. I want Chase Young to work out. I would listen, if Chase Young comes back to the Saints next season on a friendly deal, cool. Don't hurt to have him in the rotation. Carl Granderson. What has Carl Granderson? Has Carl Granderson, since he signed that well-deserved, let me say that first, that well-deserved contract extension with the Saints, has he ascended, descended, or has he stayed the same? Everybody let me know in the chat, and then I'll let you know my thought. But like I was saying, we got Hurricane Mike waiting. Mike, how you doing, my brother?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Doing good, my brother. Thank you for being here tonight, man. So, Mike, that question I just asked about Carl Granderson, since he signed that contract, like again, well deserved, in your opinion, has Carl Granderson ascended, descended, or stayed the same?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This might be a boring answer to some, but I think he stayed the same. I haven't really seen no big improvement on him. Maybe being the best pass rusher. Oh, obviously he's not gonna be the best, but like the top 15 pass rusher. I haven't seen that from him. You could make the argument that he might have descended, but I've seen him make some plays from here and there. Shoot, out here forcing fumbles and stuff. He made big plays against the Eagles, obviously in losing effort, and he made plays against the Falcons. So he's made plays. Don't get me wrong, but Carl Granderson just does not have that it factor. Because guys like T.J. Watt, they have that it factor. Myles Garrett has that it factor. Carl Granderson is just a guy that you get great play from, and that's all right. Carl Granderson is just a guy that you get good play from, but he doesn't have that it factor like the T.J. Watts, like the Myles Garrett's, like the Nick Bosa from time to time. So, like, that's my opinion. I think he's kind of stayed the same, and you can actually make an argument for all three, but I'm going to just say he stayed the same because I have not been saying, oh, Carl Granderson with an amazing game. I haven't been saying that all season, so I'm just saying.
Right. And, Brian, you took the words right out of my mouth, bro. They did not want to make the same mistake they did with Trey Henderson.
Yeah, that is true.
And to this day, that is one of the most horrible moves and horrible decisions the Saints made by letting Trey Hendrickson leave out the door. The Bengals defense sucks, but Trey Hendrickson doesn't suck. He's one of the top pass rushers in the National Football League. And how much difference would the Saints look if they still had Trey Henderson? Then you wouldn't have to go out and get Chase Young. You wouldn't have probably had you wouldn't have probably had the draft. I got to say it, a bust in Isaiah Foskey. He's a bust.
Dolph, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
So, look, I'm not trying to downplay Trey Hendrickson, but how much can you really say maybe it was the Bengals coaching staff that got him right? Like, how much can you really say that?
He got right before he left. He showed flashes in the year before he left. You saw what he can do. Trey Henderson was an ascending player. They let a ascending player walk out the door for one reason and one reason only. Draft status. They held on to Mr. One Tackle, Mr. Half a Sack himself, Marcus Davenport, because of the draft status. They didn't want to be wrong, and they were wrong. They let that man walk out the door. And they let the wrong man walk out that door. And they have been paying for it since. Just like the Saints run defense. I've said it before. It's been said on many Saints podcasts. We all know when the Saints run defense started going downhill to where it is right now today, when they traded Malcolm Brown away to the Jacksonville Jaguars. They are yet to replace him. Colin Sanders, love him. Bink ain't the answer. Nathan Shepard ain't the answer. Now, Nathan Shepard give you some pass rush. Like young Brian Bresee. Brian Bresee has the opportunity to lead all defensive tackles in sacks this season. But they weak. The Saints are weak as Sherman tissue up the middle. What you think the Giants go? And Giants got a nice young running back too. What you think the Giants gonna come on and do Sunday? What you think Jay Ball gonna do? He gonna run. They gonna run the ball. Listen, they gonna rush for 100. No, the Saints that gave up at least 150 yards. What, 6 straight games now? They go until they prove us wrong. Giants gonna rush for about 150. Neighbors go get 100-yard game. I'm telling you, he go get it.
Oh, I forgot about Neighbors.
Yeah. And it's not just him. The Giants actually got a nice young nucleus of young playmakers, really.
Especially with Daniel Disgusting Jones out the building.
Nah, I don't know if Danny DeVito is going to be the
DeVito's not
quarterback.
playing.
Who I think they announced Drew Lock, Mr. Missouri himself, Mr. Underachiever, Mr. Bus.
Yep.
Drew Lock. But
watch, I mean, wasn't he a third round pick?
Yeah, mark my words, and I want to be so wrong, but I've seen it too much. You've seen it too much.
2021.
Drew Lock will have the best game of his damn career Sunday.
Bro, I've been saying that all season. Every single time someone plays this, bro, literally the worst teams. Literally, do you remember that time when the Cardinals didn't win a single game at home till they played the Saints? Do you remember when the Panthers looked like they were about to trade their quarterback till they played the Saints? Do you even remember when the Giants in 2021, they were about to trade, they were about to fire everybody, trade everybody to the Saints? And I gave them all hope just so they can get burned again. Man, the Saints are literally solving other teams' problems before we're solving our problems.
T Dirty, what's up, baby? How you doing? Come on in. Uncle Jerry, what's up, baby?
What's going on, dog? What's going on, Mikey? What's up, T Dirty?
What's Jerry?
We gone tonight, baby. We kickback, baby. It's the kickback.
Yes, sir.
We're in this thing, man. We are in this thing. Again, thank everybody for being here. Hey, hit that like button, family. Subscribe. Come on in. You got Hurricane Mike in the house. You got the OG Uncle Jerry in the house. Dana! You got my sister Dana's in the chat. Sister Barbara's in the chat. The law firm, Annie Marie Elizabeth Rose Walowski, man, and our law firm. I don't know what it is, baby. It's in the building. You got my brother T Dirty. Beep, beep. Dirty is in the building, baby. Brian, Big Time Davis is in the building, baby. And listen, Brian says we need an offensive-minded coach that calls his own plays. Defensive coaches coach scared, and when they get a good offensive play caller, you only have them for 1 year. I see where you're going with that, and that's right now. That could be true. But let me just say this right now. Ben Johnson ain't coming to the Saints. Everybody the man done turned down jobs. You think that man ain't coming to the Saints? Let's get that straight right now. And I'm opposite to everybody. See all that flavor of the month. Ben Johnson, you got Slowick and with Houston. You know, last year kind of would have been the best year for him to take a head coach job, don't you think? Because the Texans offense, though they 8-5, it ain't been humming like it did last year. It ain't looked the same, did it? I'm just saying. So sometimes you got to strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah.
But I think Ben Johnson felt like there's a big opportunity in Detroit. They're young. Their window is open. I think he wanted to go back and, hey, they have a real chance, man, to get to their first Super Bowl and really do something. Dana said Ben Johnson going to the Bears. I'm calling it. Oh, man. Look who's in the building, baby. It's the hardest working man on YouTube. The hardest working man in the car dealership, baby. If you want a new ride where the wheels won't fall off and you want to shine, just go see my brother Hoodie Jew. Thank you for the $1.99, my brother. Hoodie, you already know. Man, come on in. What's up, my brother?
What up, dog?
Of course. Go ahead, Hurricane.
But a lot of people are saying Darren Rizzi this, Darren Rizzi that. Do y'all remember 2021? A lot of people may not remember this, but I might refresh our minds. So late in the 2021 season, Sean Payton, who was our coach at the time, as many of y'all know, he got COVID, right? So he was out for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know who was coaching during that time span?
Of course.
Dennis Allen. You know what his record in that time span was? 2-0. And then we hired him, and 3 years later, he's jobless.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's happened to Rizzy, but I'm saying it could happen to Rizzy.
Let me just say this. What's up, Hoodie? Look. After the last month, I mean, this is Wednesday, December the 4th, right now, and
It is summer.
Monday, November the 4th was the day that man got fired from New Orleans. That was a month ago.
Oh.
And here we are a month later, and he's still jobless, which I'm still happy
I mean,
about because he ain't coming back to he ain't coming back to New Orleans. That's for sure.
Definitely
That
not.
ain't going. No.
Especially as a DC, I hate that. Yeah, as a DC.
Dude, that's why I like the change of this guy, Darren Rizzi, who was our interim coach. Hopefully will be our future primary coach next year because I like the dude's energy, especially when he on the press conference before game time. That dude brings it all. That dude, unlike the other,
He cussed out Blake Groupie.
The
Generational kicker.
The other one ain't got no energy. This one right here, Darren Rizzi, he got the energy. He got it.
I mean, he got the energy.
Yes.
But is it enough, man? I love his fire.
Okay,
I want. Damn, bro. Why every time I hear Mike, he sound old? Yeah, I know, huh?
It's called maturing, and it's called being.
All right, hold on. Coach. Coach, stop it, bro. I mean,
what's up, Coach?
I mean, look. My thing is, like I said, Coach, I just don't know, bro. I can't. To me, wouldn't it be like us just going back to the same thing? With what's familiar?
Aaron Glenn's a better than Dennis Allen. I'm just saying it right now.
I'm Coach Rock better than Dennis Allen, but
yeah, way better than Dennis Allen
as a head coach. You know, yes. but my thing is, what I'm saying is, been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? What they gonna say in the press conference? Look, you can hear Loomis right now. Look, when we looked around, we looked out there. We thought Aaron was the list. He was a finalist prior to us hiring Dennis Allen. We always thought fondly of him when he was here. He did a great job as our DB coach. He's one of the ascending coaches in the National Football League, and he's familiar with our culture. And see, that's the problem right there. I don't want to hear that shit. I want somebody to come in who go ruffle their feathers, who go ruffle everybody, who comfortable. If you're comfortable, you got to go. The person that comes in has to make everybody uncomfortable. You got to be playing for your football life to be a member of the New Orleans Saints. I don't care what you drafted. You can be first, 7th round, undrafted free agent.
Yep.
Select, put together the best 53-man roster. Really is 68 counting the practice squad that you can put together. Get your best 22, starting 22, and roll, man. Listen, I'm not coach. I'm not saying Aaron Glenn would not be a good coach. I'm just saying we done kind of been there and done that, and it didn't turn out pretty. I know what you're going to say. Well, he's not Dennis Allen. Let's just go from coordinators. Aaron Glenn is not a better defensive back coach than Dennis Allen was a defensive coordinator. Now, you can compare resume as a head coach. We're not talking that. We talking about
the Lions DB suck last year.
Yeah. So
wasn't the secondary their biggest problem?
Look at you can't. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to go back to that, man. We've been there already. Why are we going back to that?
Nobody.
I don't want that. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, family. I could definitely be wrong.
Yeah,
All right, coach also said now Flores would be an interesting choice.
maybe.
But personality, the thing is,
I don't know, because doesn't he still have those allegations against him?
with the Saints, nah, he won all that. The
Oh.
thing is, will the Saints want a person with a stronger personality as Flores? Mike Verbal. I take Mike Verbal
would be a good option.
I take Mike Verbal as a head coach because I saw what he can do.
Mike
as a head coach. Now, the thing will be with him is his coordinators.
Yep.
You got to hire the right coaching staff. You got to have that right chemistry from the head coach to his entire core coaching staff. If you get the right, listen, the lines just hit. Everything just hit with the line. It all just fits. It all fits in. I know everybody's looking at the lines and saying we had Campbell and we had Glenn. They go to Detroit and now they'll turn the lines around. What if we would have kept them? So now everybody like, hey, now we know Campbell's not going to leave, but hey, we can bring Glenn back and we can have the same kind of success and turnaround that the Lions are having. I guarantee you that's kind of what they're thinking. They may not come on and say it. I'm guaranteed that's probably some that has somehow, some way entered their mind. But there is this team needs a new, fresh, different direction.
Need to do everything.
We need everything, man.
New everything. I'm talking about head coach, GM, you name it.
Coach says his players fight for him. Okay.
I mean, do they fight for him or do they fight for Campbell?
They fight for him. I got you. They fight. I thought they fight for Dan Campbell too, but I got you. They fight for him. Matter of fact, but remember when he was here, he kind of ruffled people the wrong way. He ain't had the best relationship with that DB run, especially one former New Orleans Saint who's going to make his debut against the New Orleans Saints. They ain't that ironic.
Oh my God, Marshawn Lattimore for have 2 interceptions. I'm calling it now.
Brian says we might as well just go ahead and bring John Gruden in. Nah, that ain't
man.
John Gruden getting that paycheck from the YouTube.
Brian, what is you smoking, bro?
But you have to remember a lot. Coach, what do we have to remember? Let me see. Coach said we got to remember. But how much power will you give the head coach? That's the thing. It depends on the coach you hire.
But wasn't our defense garbage?
I mean, what about? I know a lot of people don't want to hear this. You don't want to. A lot of y'all be upset.
Go ahead.
Somebody like the great Bill Belichick, he gonna want absolute power.
Oh, no,
I'd rather go into a coma.
They better even turn down that boulevard.
He'll be here for like 2 years.
Let Bill Belichick stay where he is.
Brian says, stay
Here
away
for like 2 years and retire again.
Why stay away from a defensive coach? Why stay away from the offense? I don't care what it is. I don't care if he's defense. I don't care if he's offense. All I care about, and all we need is the right man to be hired. That's it. That's the right man to be hired to galvanize.
D'Amico Ryan, he was a good option for Houston.
Listen, D'Amico Ryan not leaving Houston.
I know that, but like he was a defensive guy, and Houston, he was good for Houston.
Yeah, look what Ryans did last year. He turned that Texas team around.
Will they let the coach say what kind of players he wants as head coach? You got to. You got not if you do, whoever accepts the job, I will hope they won't that. It, like the old saying go, if I'm gonna cook the meal, let me go buy the groceries. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you don't like the meal, you go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I can't cook for you no more. I won't be your chef. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, coach, I'm sure. Brian said the Lions will choke it away. I don't know, bro.
I don't know about that, Brian.
They're the best NFL by
now,
far.
right now, my top 4 teams in the National Football League is the Philadelphia Eagles, Buffalo Bills, Detroit Lions, and until they defeated the Kansas City Chiefs. You don't know what you're gonna get out of Baltimore. You don't know what you're gonna get out of Baltimore.
Nah.
You don't know what Raven team gonna show up.
Nope.
Let me see.
I mean, and they fall off against the Eagles Sunday.
Brian says, you notice all the teams with offensive coaches win more.
But you can say that about anything.
That's because most of the NFL done hire offensive coaches. That's the only reason that is. But how many of them losing? Dabo was supposed to be an offensive genius, losing. What about up here?
Mike McDaniel.
Look at Mike McDaniel all of a sudden.
He was the best. People thought he was the best offensive guy, and look, they're 5-7, about to get bounced out.
One game better than the Saints.
Yeah,
so,
bro.
Again, it's all about the right person surrounding himself with the right staff, and the management, the staff, and the head coach selecting the right players, bringing the right players in the building, coaching up the players that they have, getting the best and most out of each and every single player. All right, fam. Now I told y'all earlier, family, we was gonna take a look like at each and every single third down from this last week's game between the Saints and the Rams. All right, so here we go with the first one. This is the first one. This here was third down. I think this was the third down and 1. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna stop it here. Of course, right tackle, you got Penny Ruiz, Lemieux center. That's Nick Saldivera, the dancing bear, Tylisi. You got Foster and Juwan in there. The Saints actually in this play are in the 22 personnel because they got 2 tight ends on the field and 2 running backs. Okay, we're gonna let the play run. Now, I'm gonna let it run in this entirety, then I'm gonna rewind it. And I want y'all to see if y'all can figure out and let me know why this play didn't work. Let's go. Jawan Johnson and Penny lead. All right, I'm gonna rewind it. There's a reason the play didn't work. I'm gonna run it one more time. We're gonna run it one more time. Here's the next look. Tell me why this play didn't work.
Bro, who's number 66?
That's Lemieux.
Bro, what the heck?
Watch, here we go.
Now. Okay.
Now, Penny and Johnson is pulling. Jawan's gonna take out the corner. Penny's gonna get the outside linebacker there. Lemieux's he's climbing up. Instead of him taking number 50, he's going for 40. Watch it. This is why that play didn't work. Look, he just run.
Yeah, I know that.
Right here. Look, Penny's right here. Penny's going to get him. I don't know if y'all can see my mouse, but Penny's going to get him right here.
I see it.
Understand? Now Lemieux, while he's eyeing, look, him and Penny eyeing the same man, and while he's doing that, look, come straight clean. Look at that.
Man, get me Eric McCoy back.
Now, look at this, though. Now, on the initial play,
is he returning this weekend?
He's right. He practiced today on a limited basis.
Thank the Lord.
Okay, so let's watch this. Here we go.
Yeah,
now, listen, it started out great. Watch. Bam.
Yeah, so first down.
Juwan and Penny. Kevin Austin Jr., he cracks back on verse. He does his job, kicks verse to the inside, gets him caught up in the wash. If Lemieux gets this block, look. Stop.
Bro, what are you doing? Why are you going?
Yeah, Brian, that was,
Look.
They would have created, and they would have blocked him. Kamara would have went all the way.
Then he missed the block anyway, blocking the dude in the back. This man coming free. If he seals him off, Penny gets him. Jawan's there. Alvin could have been one-on-one with the safety.
Alvin could have got like 20 extra yards.
But he gets nothing.
Said he might have lost stretcher. Didn't they go for it on 4th down, or was that the next drive?
Here we go. Now this is a shotgun pass here over the middle for 5 yards. This is 3rd down. What is this? 3rd down and what? What is this one, family? Let's see. With 11-11, Derek Cole over the middle of the 34. I need all the 3rd downs. All right. Let's do this one.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna share this right here. See on that 3rd down play that you just played, Dolph. Now, had it been the other way around, if Carr would have hand the ball off to Taysom Hill instead of Kamara trying to go out on the other side, that would have been a better decision because Penny didn't know what they were doing.
Penny ain't messed up on that play. It's Lemieux.
Or was it Lemieux?
Lemieux.
It was Lemieux.
Oh well, he the one that messed
up. Now look at it right there, Jerry.
How can Lemieux
Juan's done his job. Penny's done his job. This man ran clean by this man to go get him, missed him. Now look, he's just looking and watching this man, the man he's supposed to be blocking, go and make the tackle for a loss on 3rd down. Watch it. You gotta watch it, Jerry. Watch it. Here we go again. Watch it. Now Kevin Austin Jr. right here, he's gonna crack down on verse. Bam. Look, and then he missed the block. Look, and he pushed him in the back. All right, look. Clean alley.
Yeah,
he can't clean alley. There we go. Look at that. What you supposed to do with that? What you supposed to do with that?
Boy.
There's nothing you can do with that. All right. What the hell you supposed to do when they're not blocking? Let's see what Coach got to say. Brian said, man, that was sick. Yeah, 66. Yeah, that's who it was.
I agree with Brian.
Yeah, that's who it was. And listen,
he could have got 30 extra yards if he blocked one guy.
Yeah. If he blocks that one guy, that's all he had to do.
He could have gone to the end zone.
Possibly could have. At least, damn it, we would have had the 1st down. I know that. You know. All right. What else is there? Let's see. What is?
And that could have got us some momentum too.
All right. This is 3rd down, and we got the 3rd down and 1. This is the 2nd 3rd down. This is 3rd and 4 from the Rams 39 here, where Carr goes to Taysom Hill. Let's watch this. Good pass, good release. Now, something that's troubling me is with my boy Caesar, man. Sometimes, look, see how that's becoming a bad habit with Caesar. He's playing too upright and he's letting defenders get into his chest. Strike. Listen, if they strike you first as an offensive lineman, you lose. Watch. Bam. Look, he couldn't get his arms out. I'm gonna rewind it one more time. Just pay attention to Caesar on this and see what I'm saying, fam. Watch him.
All right. I am looking.
Bam. Look. He lost. He already lost. The thing is, it came open. Look, Nick, you got a double team here. Saw the very and Lemieux doing good. The dancing bell done just destroyed him. Penny actually doing something. Though that hand, you want a little was not around the back, right on the shoulder pad. He's doing good. And then bam. Good thing. Taysom came open. All right. Let's go now. The next 3rd down is going to be, this is 3rd and 12 I think he's going to be sacked on this play. This is 3rd and 12 right here. Y'all see what I'm saying by young Nick? That was the fumble, I think. They called it a fumble, but they called it back, called it incomplete. Watch Nick Saldiveri here, fam.
Yep.
No. Now Lemieux, he helped him and he came off the pick because the Rams were running a game up front. Watch. With the A gap, right to the A gap, and that's the A gap right there. Look at the game. See, he got blew up.
Yeah,
and coach, they called that back.
You better be thankful that wasn't a fumble.
Yeah, let's go. Second quarter.
Where back you go?
3rd and 7. Second quarter, 3rd and 7 from the Saints 42. Again, we're looking at We're looking at 3rd down plays. Second quarter. Could have called a false starting inside your right side. And Elvin got to catch that ball, man. Elvin been having a case of the drops lately. Look, concentration. All right.
That's why we have missed opportunities, bro.
Who you going to throw right now? Nobody's open. Let's see.
Nobody.
He can't throw
Common
it
sense
here.
would have said,
You can't throw it here.
and you see all that green on the other side. No.
You can't throw it here.
It was covered.
He's underneath and he's over top. The only hope you would have had is getting him outside here, but he could have fell back and then the safety there. Cole would have had to drop it right there.
Only thing, or he could have used his leg.
Now listen,
he could have used his legs and run because he couldn't find nobody open.
Now listen, you can say, "Hey, he open right there, though. You get that ball in there too." You know what I'm saying? But look, does he have time? No, because Verse is in there. Look what Verse is. Swiping at that ball. Who's open? So right now he's looking. He sees him. He would have tried to fall back underneath. You got the safety over the top. Elvin right here. Elvin catches the ball. Elvin turns up. Elvin gets the first down. Elvin got to catch that ball, man.
Man, you gotta man.
All right, let's go to.
That's why you have missed opportunities, right?
This the 3rd quarter with 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go here. Saints trail 7-6. It's 3rd down here. I like watching the offensive line, family. Now this play here, I think Cole got out of there, but I really let me look at this play. So let's stop it. So I believe that's Taysom right there before he got hurt. All right. So you got this. You got double team here.
Right.
You got
right
here. Here we go. Look at Lemieux. Just getting beat, bro. Getting beat inside. Look at him. Tape don't lie. Look. Call scrambles that way. Got to get rid of the ball. Nowhere to go. Nobody was open. Now, was he just looking to one side of the field? Let's watch Cole's head on this play. Shit, he never looked. He couldn't though. Listen, look. So to get the ball pressure. Here we go. So he sees the Mike linebacker. He already identified him. So he looked at him to see what he was. Let me see. Now he did do that. You gotta keep watching. When 97 falls out, Cole sees that, but he gotta get out there. Pressure's coming. All right. That was 7:30. That was 3rd down and 9. Now 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. From the Saints 49, they got a 3rd and 10. Cedric Wilson in motion. Call back. None in pressure. Got to throw it away. Cedric Wilson in motion. Bam. Let me stop it there. All right. Look, depending on that back leg, kind of up. Caesar looking. Caesar should be helping. Penny getting pushed back in the car by Verse. Getting pushed back into Carr's lap. When you go underneath here to Alvin. Cedric looks like Taysom's going to go here. That's not open. Look, you got the safety. He's on the quarterback. They left Jawan Johnson right there. Let's see. Oh, okay. Nah. He's looking at him because if he had time, could he have possibly threw it over this linebacker and got it in this window here to Jawan Johnson? There's a pop, but look at the pressure. Look, offensive line got whipped once again. Let's look at one more time for him. Here we go. This was a bad ref for pinning on this one, man. Look, Louise tried to come over and help him, but hey, it was too hard. And then Lemieux keeps getting beat, man. Lemieux and Saldivari, they kept getting beat multiple times during this game. Look at Lemieux. That was Saldivari that let him through on that one. All right. So the next, let's go to full quarter. Let's go. Let me see. Yeah, on the third down they had. Probably on the third down they had a damn game because they were awful. But yeah, so a lot. Yeah. Yep. Jawan was open. Jawan was open. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he could have. Brian, like you said. Maybe he could have. What I was saying, maybe he could have got it over that defender that had dropped back in that window. Matter of fact, let's look at it again. My bad. Let me. It's back up here. Let me still on third down. Sideline view. There we go. All right, here we go. Cedric in motion. Nah, but Brian, look, he's pressured. He's got to step up, but right now his eyes is strictly he sees Foster pulling away from him. But like you said, but look, the defender's actually looking back right now. All right, when he throws it, but the ball is already gone. That's why the defender turned around. So look, hey, I'm just being real with it. I'm gonna try to stop it.
Yep.
Right now. Now look, right here. He's pressing. The pocket done broke down. Look, y'all, the pocket done broke down. Pressure's right there. Elman's covered. Taysom's not open.
Yep.
Cedric's not. Nah, we saying right here he can be open, but you got this man here. Look at the safety. See the safety coming up? Safety could have came up. You got this defender in the trail position. He's looking back. He could have came over. So now, if he would have had time to let the play develop more, then possibly Foster could have cleared this defender out, and he could have been able to because I'm sure he would have tried to pass Elvin on to this linebacker. He could have probably tried to hit Jawan in this dead area right here. I just call it in this window. Let me just say, like football term, in this window right here. But the play was blowed up. They blowed the play up before he was able to finish his progression. JT, no, JT, you can't. JT, what up, my brother? JT, how you doing?
What up, JT? What up, JT?
Look, T. Look. I'm gonna run again, boy, cause y'all. Listen. Listen. What y'all want the man to do, bro? Listen. Look at your offensive line. Watch this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this the early play. All right, he just dropping back. He looking. All right, he looking here, holding them, seeing what he got here. Look at his head, his eyes. They're right there. He looking. Okay. Boom. Goes from the middle. Now he goes over there to see what he got. What he got right now? Nothing. All right. Taysom not even on his break yet. All right. Look, he got the hot. Look, Trevor lost that battle, bro. Look, Trevor in his lap. Caesar trying to help him, but that doesn't help. And then look, Nick Saldiveri right here, he's getting beat right there. So let me keep it running. Okay, the man now he's put the ball down. Now he's got the reload, and he's throwing off his back foot. Where you gonna go with the ball? Actually, if he could have got a decent was able to step into a good foundation under himself, Foster was open. But the ball just sailed on him, throwing off his back foot. So, to each his own, man. I understand. Yeah. If you get, let me see. I think I missed something. Rock says, yeah. Wait, listen, why everybody keep winning salary cap hell? Okay, the Saints gonna be what, $70-something million, almost $80 million in the cap. This the same team that was over $100 million in the cap. That's why I'm not even worrying about the cap. Yeah. Some of y'all act like the outside.
I don't be sweating it either.
I ain't even sweating that, man. I'm not even sweating.
No.
Yeah, we need a mobile
quarterback. You hear that every year. Oh, the Saints are in cap hell. I mean, what they've been doing the last couple of years, dog.
Sign who they want. Sign any and everybody they want. If they want them, they go and get them. It's just that. If they want them, they're going and get them. Well, look, family, this has been the Kickback. I want to thank Jerry, Hurricane, Mike, JT, Brian Davis, my co-host. He was hanging out in the chat, the legendary Coach Rock, my brother Hoodie Jude, my sisters Dana, Sister Barbara, Mr. Mina Crimes, T30, Sydney Cox,
and me, Anna Marie,
hello, firm baby, Annie Marie Elizabeth Rose Valowski.
Thank everybody.
Thank everybody, man. Of course, thank you, my brother Jerry, for holding it down with your boy, man. Listen, family, I'll see everybody Sunday. I'm live streaming the Saints and the Giants. Don't ask me why I am. So.
It's just tune in.
Just tune in, turn down the sound on the TV, and tune into your boy Dolph. Also, want to remind everybody to join us Sunday morning at 10:05 a.m. Of course, we didn't come on this Sunday because I was in Austin, as you all saw at the beginning. My nephew was playing in this Tournament of Champions youth football tournament that they had in Austin, man. With every team there had won the championship in their league, man.
That's good, bro.
It was great. It was a great football, man.
Yeah, glad you had fun, dog.
Oh yeah, man. It was a good atmosphere. Glad to see those kids out there playing for the love and passion of the game. But of course, you got some of these parents, man. Like you had one parent holler out, break his leg. And I'm sitting there like, you telling your son to go out there and break another kid's leg. But if another parent would have yelled that, and then you had a problem with that, man. I mean, it don't even be the kids, bro. It be these damn ignorant ass damn grown-ups, man, that just mess it up, man. You know what I'm saying? But listen, family. Again, join us this Sunday morning for the NFL. Yeah. We gonna get y'all ready for kickoff, man. Listen, I'm Dolph Jackson. This is the Come On In Sports Network. This has been the Kickback. And like always, family, before we get out of here, Jerry, tell them what it is. It's love and who that.
Love and who that. And we out.
Who that, family? We out.
Good night.
Good night. Keeping it real, Who That Sports Pod, legendary Coach Rock, Dolph 17. Let's rock. Who that? Boss kick, black and gold. Let's go.
First and goal from the one. Best believe we go punch. Punching in, get them punch. With them Saints, watch us march. Down the field, down your throat. Keeping it real, who? The sports. Breaking news, interviews. Open lines, just for you. Call in, join in. Pale Nation, just win. B.I., Mount Zion, Coach Green, oh my. CJ, JV, Trick or Trade, Jose. Keep it real, baby. Keep it real, baby. Keep it real, baby. Keep it real, baby.